So this video goes over the different booths that the GAF Expo for 2020. GAF had some liquid applied roofing that was pretty effective in even sealing out this board with the holes in it. Um, they've got some pipe boots and different things for penetrations. One of them was the pipe boot that has this really super thick rubber that is much thicker than what you would buy at Home Depot or Lowe's, which I'm finding only lasts about 20 years. They also have a deal with Habitat for Humanity, where they will supply the materials if you supply the labor as a company to help out with the needy. They also have their new HDZ shingle, which allows you to have a larger nailing zone to help reduce the improper nailing of shingles. I didn't know that they had three different types of fiber cement siding. I thought there was only one, but apparently they have three different types, so I learned that. This company has very good flyers. They'll do all kinds of different, event-related flyers. If you give them a spreadsheet of your contacts, they'll send it to them, and they, door knockers and things like that for marketing. So I thought this was a pretty cool company. And then the Stinger has the gun, obviously, that shoots the caps for putting down underlayment. Nice shield. I thought it was a little expensive, but it is nice if you're doing a lot of roofs to get one of these guns. You can, avoid using staples, which isn't manufacturer spec. They have this LSA program, which you should look into, which I didn't know is like Google AdWords. Then you've got you got the drone here that will actually kind of give you an eagle view of the house. And I think it's very impressive to show up to do an estimate with a drone and to go over this type of imaging with your clients. They had a lot of companies to do advertising for you, and one of them was this company cam, which kind of allows you to let your clients see what's happening on their home, and also you can check in with your employees. Kind of like getting into the Nest and the doorbell cam thing, but more for a construction site, which I thought was a good idea. I like this program. The Green Sky offers financing for roofing and different things like that, which has been around for a while. That's a good company for financing. And they have some different guidelines there for that. You got the TPO seamers. They've got the big machine, the walk behind the robot, and then they have a small hand sealer. But then they got this medium one, which I didn't know existed. It's kind of like a hybrid in between expensive and the small hand seamer. So they do have some products there that would be helpful if you're into TPO commercial roofing. They've got some. This is an insurance specialist that will help you with your insurance claims to get the most you can from the insurance companies. You can get, upsell them on different things that need to be done. NRCA does training for your new employees. It's a career path for roofing, which I thought was pretty cool. You can pay $1,500 to have trained as many employees as you need for the year, and they will give them actual training, professional training. They have this company that had some really cool retrofit drains and interesting details for their metalwork, which slips over current metalwork for doing drip edges and things like that on commercial roofs. I thought it was really cool. Nice product. And then GAF had a lot of different things happening themselves. Offering different things to compete with Eagle View for roof measurements, roof maintenance types programs and checklists to get like roof maintenance contracts, which I think is really cool. And they have a lot of different commercial flat roof applications, the TPO, the EPDM, the liquid applied. So they have definitely ventured into that. And then they have the AeroWeb, which is the spray adhesive for TPO and EPDM. Instead of having to roll it on with a roller, it can be sprayed. I have switched to this, and it is fantastic. and I'm not going back. And it really saves me a lot of time and money to spray it. This is the procedure for the spraying, and it can really be done with one person, and it tacks off in about 5 minutes. It's just fabulous. You can't beat it. So thought that was really cool. And then you got the Liberty. They have some liquid applied roofing, which is really cool. And that was the spray at the beginning of the video that they did on the particle board that just kind of filled the holes there, just to show that it does have some meat to it, and it doesn't just, like, it's not thin and it goes through the holes and the cracks. So it actually does build up a coating on it. But they got some really good silicone coatings, acrylics, and they've really expanded what they've got to compete. This was one of their liquid applieds, and you could see the thickness of it. One with the fiber reinforcement, but the adhesion was very good. I was finger testing it, and it had very good adhesion. I would have no problem putting this on a roof, and it was very thin also. Just a cool product. So yeah, it was a great expo. I enjoyed going, and we learned a lot of new products.